channel where the passion is alive. Previews and reviews, keeping you in the vibe. Player ratings coming in like a tidal wave. Lee Statham TV, it's your football fave. Every match day we got the insight you crave. Diving into details like a deep sea wave. But kick off to the whistle, we got you in the know. Lee Statham TV, your football hero. We scream, we cheer, together we rise. Football's our language.
Hello, welcome to Lee Statham TV.
This is your match review of the magnificent Leeds 7, Cardiff City 0. How are you doing, Lee?
Yeah, good.
Good game last year. You still enjoy it?
Yeah, well, it was very, yeah, good.
It was a really good game, wasn't it? Really, really good. Right, let's get straight into it without further ado. Let's do this right this time. Right, there we go. Right, Lee, do you want to go through starting 11 and I'll do the subs?
Mason Go, Bogo, Purple, Wardon, Amperdus, Wofford, Tanaka, James, Ben Anderson, Simon, and Joe Paul.
On the bench, it was Arlo, Byram, Werber, Strike, Gruev, Gulavingi, Ramrizani, Nonto, and Joseph. Subs used. He made some subs 4 minutes before time, Lee. He took Bogle off and James off and brought Byram on and Nonto on. 71st minute, he took Solomon off to bring Ramrizani on. Again, he made a double sub. He took Aronson off, brought Joseph on. And then on the 78th minute, he took Tanaka off and brought Pascal Strike back on.
Yep.
So, yeah, good to see Pascal Strike up there.
Yeah.
On pitch, get some minutes. Now you want to do the Cardiff team, don't we? We want to do the Cardiff one now. So the Cardiff team was this. Anwich is Rainer Hotter, Guttas, Darland, Odawa, Chambers, Rolls, Robinson, El Ghazi, Ashford, Robinson. On the bench, it were Howarth, Fish, Bergen, Eng, Manersverk, Willock, Colwell, Rindolph, and Salik. The substitutions used for Cardiff were 56th minute, he took off Darland and brought on Bergen. On the 57th minute, he took off Al Ghazi, brought on Salik on. On the 68th minute, he made a double sub. He took Rolls off and Ashford off, and he brought on Manis, Verk, and Ing on. And on the 81st minute, he took off O'Dowda and brought on Fish. We had a bit of a laugh about Fish coming on, didn't we?
Yeah.
But Fish get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Anyway, first, before we get into it, Lee, let me stop sharing screen for a minute. Before we get into it, I owe you an apology. You said about bringing Byron back into starting 11. You said that you made that change to take Byron out and bring on Firpo. You were right about that. And you were also right about being a big scoreline like 4-0 rather than me being allowed you 2-1. But you expected a big result though, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought I knew all right, but I'm just trying to just
yeah, big, yeah. Look, I never thought we'd beat a team 7-0.
No,
I didn't. I never did. I didn't. I mean, I knew some of the teams in the Championship are bad, but I didn't think they were that bad. I thought Cardiff were very, very poor. But anyway, before we go on, so what we'll do now, Lee, is I want to show people this. If it's all right with you, I want to discuss the attendance, 35,812. As you can see, Leeds United 7, Cardiff City 0. Do you want to go through goal scorers, Lee?
Ben Anderson on 6th minute, when
Yep.
1-0 up. Monson make it on the 13th minute and make it 2-0. Ryan James on the 5th minute, make it
3-0.
3-0. On the 65th minute, Joe Paul scored, make it 4-0.
That was for penalty spot, and then
on the 67th minute, Lee Nonto come on and score a goal
straight away, instantly, yeah.
So make it
5-0.
On the 8th
Eight.
minute, Jova come on They scored and we get 6-0. And Joe Paul scored on his last minute game and we get one penalty, we get 7.
7-0. He scored his penalty on the 65th minute, and he scored 90 plus 5 minutes into injury time to make it 7-0. Really, really good. Really, really good. The atmosphere were absolutely electric. You could hear it on TV. It were electric in that stadium. It really was. That result was well deserved as well, if you ask me. Let me stop sharing the screen. Yeah, that result was well deserved.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
Lee, you know it's going to be. I know this is a difficult question, but what players really stood out for you for Leeds in that game?
Probably Fairport.
He got an hat-trick of assists, didn't he? He got 3 assists, didn't he?
Yeah. Probably James.
Yeah, James did well, didn't he?
Mm.
Do you know what I liked?
Yeah.
I liked how how Perot were getting it right areas.
Yeah.
As well. Everything just clicked, didn't it? Everything just clicked into place.
Yeah.
And when I said, I'll take that draw against Burnley as long as we get a result yesterday. And boy, oh boy, did we get a result yesterday. But I'm more frustrated that if we'd have put in a bit of effort like that against Burnley, and if Farker took off the shackles a little bit, I think we might have been able to beat Burnley. So let's just So what we'll do now, is I want to discuss the goals, if that's all right, Lee. Right. So Leeds began brightly. And it took us 6 minutes to cap off a well worked move, which began when Perot found James advancing in the pace, at pace in left channel. James took the ball around the outrushing John Maltwick before showing intelligence and squaring the ball to Warrington, who just, he took a bit of time, steadied himself, and then he fired it home low with his right foot, shot into back at net.
Yeah.
That was a really good, well-worked goal. That were Warrington's goal. Then on 13th minute, Leeds scored again when Perot found James in space with his low cross from the right-hand side, which was tapped on by Solomon from close range. Then on the 18th minute, James tried a left-footed shot from 22 yards, which it took a with deflection and forced that Amwick with a scrambling serve when he had to scramble it away. Yeah. Cardiff offered nothing, and on the stroke of half time, James hit a sweet left-footed shot, which forced Amwick into action again. So it could have been a lot worse at half time. 5 minutes into restart, Leeds had their third when Solomon found Fairport on the left flank. His low cross was hammered into the roof of the net at the back post by Dan James. Then in the 55th minute, Ilya Misley was finally forced into action. It was a long range effort from Cardiff, but on that 64th minute, Leeds had the fourth goal. Perot's shot was well saved by Amwick, and as James tried to tuck away the rebound, he was fouled by O'Dada, and referee had no choice but to award Leeds United a penalty. So that's Perot stepped up and converted the penalty from the penalty spot, and then Nanto, who just come onto the pitch, got on the score sheet 1 minute after replacing James. He got the ball. He got the ball from 20. He got the ball and carried it over 20 yards from goal. Nanto created the space and hit the ball low in hard into which flew into the bottom corner. So and then the final goal. Then on 88th minute, on the 88th minute, Fairport delivered a superb cross on the left wing, which Joseph, when he come on, fired it in, fired it in, fired it, you know, fired it in to make it 6-0, and then right at the end, Perot scored that 7th goal, 95th minute. But it were yet another, another assist from Firpo.
Yeah.
Yet again, you know what I mean. Firpo, I know matches normally go to goal scorers, but for me, I'm in agreement with you. I thought Firpo were absolutely fantastic. If you don't mind, Lee, we'll can we out now that we've done that? Can we now? If you want to discuss any talking points about the game, anything, you know, I mean, it wasn't a dirty game or out like that, were it?
No, the referee's a good referee.
He did all right, didn't he, this time?
Yes.
Normally we have bad referees, don't we?
Yeah.
But he did all right. I tell you what, do you want, now that we've done goals, do you want to do some stats for me, if you don't mind, Lee?
Okay.
So then, Lee, if you can go through Lim stats, please. Ball possession
57.7%
for Leeds,
and it's
2.
42.3% for Cardiff.
Total shots, Dulwich is brilliant.
29 for
For
Leeds and 2 shots total shots for Cardiff.
On target,
12 for Leeds and 2 for Cardiff.
off target,
9 for Leeds and none for Cardiff.
shots blocked.
8 for Leeds, none for Cardiff.
Right, passing percentage,
87.5 for Leeds,
2.
82.6 for Cardiff.
Clear cut chances,
5 for Leeds and none for Cardiff.
corners,
14 for Leeds and 1 for Cardiff.
caught offside,
5 for Leeds and 1 for Cardiff.
tackles,
63.6 for Leeds and 61.5 for Cardiff.
aerial duels,
44%
yeah,
for Leeds and 50% for Cardiff.
55%.
55% for Cardiff.
Right, fouls committed, Leeds,
10 for Leeds,
Cardiff,
17.
fouls won,
17 for Leeds, 9 for Cardiff.
yellow cards,
None for Leeds, 2 for Cardiff.
red cards.
None for Leeds and none for Cardiff.
Thank you very much, Mr. Statman. Yeah, so like I said, you know, it wasn't a vicious, malicious game or out like that. Now what I want us to do, Lee, if we can, is have a look at the table, if you don't mind. Yeah, so let's have a look at table. Now, I know it's easier just to put up a normal table, but I like to design, create my own. So please don't have a go at me about my table skills. But at least I do my own tables. I do my own writing and stuff with writing with them. Right then, Lee. Leeds United. Where are they?
Top.
How many games have they played? How many points?
6-3.
Now, what I should have put on that were a goal difference of plus 21. We've got a 20 goal difference. We're on 41 goals now. Sheffield United a second on 61 points on a 20 goal difference. So there's a plus 21 goal difference between us and Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Where did that defeat leave Cardiff, Lee?
19th.
They're only 4 points off a drop. So you know that were a bad result for Cardiff. Well, that yesterday. Now, as you can tell, Sunderland and Middlesbrough have only played 29 games. They play against each other Monday. So that's why that table could change before we do us preview of this commentary game on Tuesday. I'm going to wait till Tuesday to do it so that the tables are all up to date. So yeah, so that's how the tables look, guys. I'm going to stop sharing screen. Right now, just before we go, right, I thought I'd just do something, right? And where have I put it? Where have I put it? Is that it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? That's one of pages. Got pages all over the place. Right. So this is what the managers had to say, Lee, before we let people go. Daniel Farkas said, after a win, first of all, it's always a relief. But of course, when you have such an impressive scoreline as this, it's even more enjoyable. The league is relentless, and you have to become relentless yourself. And we show today, from the first second to the last. In the last 20 minutes, when we were 4 or 5 up, we still had the desire to run back and defend, defend a clean sheet, but also the discipline to create more chances. We could have scored a few more. Quite often, such a game, the offensive players have the temptation to cheat a little because they're thinking of being selfish and want to shine a bit more. But everyone chipped in for the team, and even the offensive players were sprinting back and fighting. We had full control until the last second, and that's why we created so many chances. A day like this doesn't come along very often, especially not in this league. So you have to enjoy it. I'm in a good mood, he said.
Yeah.
Cardiff's manager, who were watching it from stands, Omar Raza says, we said before the game that if you make silly mistakes and you don't show intensity and desire, then Leeds will just carve you open. It was a humbling and a very disappointing day for us as staff and a club and players. We need to learn from it. I think we froze for the first 15 minutes, and there were so many things we didn't get right today. We apologise to the fans because it was very disappointing. It was very disappointing for the fans and us, and it can't happen. So their manager was not happy at all.
No.
With that, do you know what I mean? He wasn't happy at all with that, mate.
Yep.
So going forward, we've got a difficult game away at Coventry coming up, Lee.
Yeah.
Right, so going forward into that game,
Yeah.
I've got no concerns about going into that game. But what I'm hoping we do is keep on this. You know, we're in fine form. We are.
Yeah.
We're in really good form. To carry this forward, and hopefully, I don't think it'll be another 7-0, by the way. But positive is we kept a clean sheet and we scored 7 goals.
Yeah.
What about you, Lee? Have you got any positives? What we could take it in that into next game?
Just what Frank said. Just get man bought, get enjoyed.
Yeah, and what you call it? Also, work as a team, play as a team, play for each other.
Yeah,
I agree. Well, I hope everyone's enjoyed that preview. I really do. I hope everyone's enjoyed that, Lee. How did you think it went?
I'm all right.
It's a bit more structured, isn't it? It's a bit more structured, and I promise you that I'm going to put effort in and continue to hopefully make it better and better as we go along. But I think that was a bit more structured, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had a bit more in mind and stuff.
Yeah.
It does work. It is a lot better working like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, have you got what else you want to say, Lee, before we start wrapping up?
Just have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend. Enjoy it, eh?
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah. So, Lee, do you want to thank everybody?
Thank you for watching Lee Statham TV.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Really enjoyed this. I actually enjoyed this review, Lee. Really, really enjoyable. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this edition. Oh, sorry, Lee. If you are new to the channel, guys, please subscribe and give Lee a like. Do it for Lee. You know, we do put a bit of effort in it. We really do. But yeah, so thank you very much for all your support, guys. As always, there's only more we feel to say, Lee. It's a goodbye from me.
And goodbye, me.
Take care, guys. Look after yourselves. See you all soon. Bye bye.